Welcome to Monmouth in Focus, a program of the services that we offer here in Monmouth County. I'm Commissioner Director Tom Arnone, and today I am honored to have our newly elected, I should say newly elected, you're almost 6 months in or so.
I am.
Maureen Race from our surrogate office. Maureen, what a beautiful venue we have here. And this is the first time you've been on.
It is, and I can't tell you how happy I am to be here in Belmar.
Absolutely.
And right here at the beach. I wish I could stay here all
That's
day.
why we could take our time today,
Yes.
because we could just spend the day here instead of going back to the office.
I will enjoy that.
But so you're new here.
I am.
And let's touch a little bit about how it's going in your initial year here, and then maybe we could talk a little bit about what the services that you offer, which you do a phenomenal job there. Your office does a phenomenal job. Your predecessor, Rosemary Peters, did a great job here. So as your first year, how's your experience been?
Well, I can't tell you. I can't tell you enough how honored I am to be in this role. Number one, I was sworn into office January 1st. It was a Saturday, and I've been in office just over 6 months, and I can't tell you how happy I am to help the residents of Monmouth County and to help them and guide them through some very difficult, my office handles some very sensitive and difficult situations that happen to people. And it's very individual, and it's something that I am so proud to be involved in. And I'm so happy that my staff is so well trained with the sensitivities to help individually every resident here when they come forward to the surrogate's office.
Yeah, because it's a very emotional, at times, office that you have to deal with. You know, obviously it's very personal to people. And very emotional, as I said. And so, but at the end of the day, you give and you offer a great service there. So, but you know, it's not like you just came into this role of government. Maybe the surrogate's office, but not government. And I know that you have a long, long history in Middletown. And maybe just touch about your time there?
Yes, just quickly. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I was in Middletown for 20 years. I was in the mayor's office and worked on every high-level project that came forward. Again, I was there through Superstorm Sandy, 9/11, working with families. But quite honestly, what touched my heart the most, it was individuals who were in trouble, who needed services, who needed guidance. And that's why segueing into this role has been so important, and it's been so helpful for me to have that background and how to maneuver through and help people and guide them through government.
So, you know, a lot of different forms of government, you could see the actions, whether it's public works, whether it's the sheriff's office, even we had the county clerk here. But do you have resources and guides that people can go to see some of the services? Because obviously if you say the surrogate's office to somebody, it's isolated to like one situation, but you have multiple things that you offer. Is there a guide that people can go to?
Well, it was so enlightening to me when I was talking to friends and family, making the decision to change my life path to do this, and to talk to neighbors, to talk to so many people, and they had absolutely no idea what the surrogate's office provides and what they do. So the bulk of the work that's done is when you lose someone, you need to probate a will. And you could be in a deep grief situation. You might need to get that done quickly. There's probating wills. There's making sure that number one, guiding you through the process that hopefully a will is in place. And that's something I want to bring forward to the county to say, please everyone, if you take something away from me today, is provide a gift to your loved ones and have that will in place so that something, if were to happen, they're ready to, access and to process what you want
People don't want to talk about that.
No, and you think of your life and you think of mortality, but you know what? Think of it as a gift. Think of it as a gift to your children, to your loved ones, that they have something to guide them. So if that's something I can really instill in people, that's important to me to bring forward.
So there's one component of your office that has to be so rewarding, especially the completion of it, and that's the adoption service.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought this up, because my first week in office, there was a stack of files and matters, and I sat there thinking, what is here today? And I went through every file. I left them there actually for over an hour reading, and it was finalizing adoptions.
It has to be
visualizing each case and each matter and each family, making the decision to become a family through adoptions. And it is so rewarding to see a stepchild who's 18 who wants to be known as the step parent's name, and they've made the decision to become part of that family, or small children who are going through agencies who are being adopted, or adults adopting adults because they wanted to include them in their family. I mean, it's just rewarding to see, and that's something I want to bring forward as a guide to help others understand understand the process on how to adopt others, children and adults in the future.
So if you were looking at now, and I know it's a short period of time, if you were looking to see and say, I guess, just to wrap it up, if you were to look to say, what is the most rewarding part of this job, and what are some of the things that you want to see move forward here from Monmouth County? We'll wrap it up there. And
Absolutely.
That would be great.
The most rewarding part, and quite honestly, is working with individual people. We have people in deep grief, crying, not understanding, not able to understand. They could before some tragedy happened in their life. But to make sure that we guide them through the process. We're not attorneys in the office, but we will guide you through the process on what needs to be done. What I'm so excited about is that we've rewritten the guides, which will be available soon, on and added digital media. So many people are coming forward now, and people have real estate digitally. They have online accounts that are digital accounts, and families they don't know where they are. They don't know how to access it. So we're going to provide guidance on how to record that for people. And then lastly, but the most important, is that we're in training right now. My staff is for e-probate. We're going to bring a format and a module together so people can start the probate process in their home. If you have mobility issues, if you don't want to come forward because you don't want to drive in the condition that you're in, you're going to be able to process that at 2 o'clock in the morning with your daughter or your son or someone sitting next to you in your own comfort of your own home. And that's something I'm really excited. You'll be seeing that by end of year.
So you definitely hit the ground running. And you would think that when I said I started this segment saying that, newly elected, you would never know that if I bypass that component there. So you're doing a fabulous job. Part of the Monmouth County team, the success of Monmouth County, that Monmouth County isn't as successful because of one group. It's because we all work together. And Maureen, it's been an honor and a pleasure, and I'm looking forward to you coming back to many more segments here on Monmouth. To learn more about the County Surrogate's Office, visit our website at visitmonmouth.com. And thank you very much for coming, and looking forward to seeing you again.
Thank you. I love working with the commissioners. You're very helpful to my office.
Thank you.
Thank you.